once again. Let's get into it. Ladies and gents, this improv story is based on the idea the bus breaks down, like it slowly commence. There's a guy called Craig. And everybody gets on the bus. And they're like that. When's this bus starting? When's this bus starting? And they go, driver, get a move on. Driver doesn't move. Driver, hurry up, Driver doesn't move. Then somebody gets up and goes like, driver, what's going on? Driver's sitting behind the wheel like that. He's an alkie. He's an alkie just like me. Me funny alkie, man. The good thing is, the guy who checks up on him to see why the bus isn't moving, he likes a drink and all. He's for the old days, man. He's not like that. He's not like, hey, you can't fucking drink and drive, mate. You can't do that. He's very old school, man. The guy who checks up on him, he's very old school. Remember that song, In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry? In the summertime, did it? Have a drink, have a drive. He's for the old days. He just goes like that to the driver. Driver's like that. Is it gonna know? Driver goes like that, gonna know. Please don't, this is my job. Please don't, this is my job. And the guy that's checking up on him goes like that, listen mate, here. Yeah. He's a wee swally. He's a swally. He's a swally. Driver goes like that. Aye, hold on, driver says he's gonna be finishing in a minute. He's drinking a can of Coke. And I'm helping him drink it. Then somebody else gets up. Goes like, what's fucking going on here? I'm fucking horning it. The guy that was checking up on the driver doesn't want to get into trouble, so he fucking just walks away. Up the back of the bus. He gets away for the scene of the crime. The guy checking up on the driver next goes like that. What's going on here? Gonna get me? Oh, humming a drink. This second person's a woman this time. She's very old school and all. The driver's like, gonna tell anything. Please, I'm in a lot of trouble. I need this. The old woman's old school and all. She goes like that. You get that to me. You get that to me, you. Get that to me. He's like, oh, she's gonna fucking she's taking it off me. She goes like that. He's drinking. He's not finished his Coca-Cola yet. Her hat comes off. This other one comes up and goes like that. Mary, your hat's came off, your thing, the wee thing that we all tie at your head. That thing that we do. She looks up at the driver. That one was Mary, this one's Ivy. Ivy gets up. Driver, gonna get a move on, I don't know what's going on. Humming a drink, then, same again. See, eventually, whole bus is fucking steaming, man. The whole bus is steaming. Because it isn't just this one wee hip flask the driver's got. The driver's got like about 3-4 bottles down there. You can hear them clinking away. Like he collects ginger bottles. You know how you get the old women that would collect the ginger bottles to take back to the shops and have in the wee tartan, You know the wee tartan trolley? The wee tartan trolley with the two wheels and the wee two bits that stick out so it holds up vertical. Clinking about. He was clinking about like a fucking Alpine van. If you don't know what an Alpine van was, there used to be a van that would go about the shops where I used to stay. I go about the hussies, where they would sell ginger, as in fizzy drinks, right off the back of a lorry, big gigantic lorry, and they would go about, sell you a bottle of Alpine. The company was called Alpine, and then they come back like a few days later or a week later to collect the bottles, and like they fill them up again. And the sound of his van where the bottles are clinking away, that's what this fucking guy's wee cabin sounded like. Whole bus was fucking steaming. Whole bus was steaming, and the driver, he was wrecked. And they went like, so, I'm sorry, where's we going? Where are we going? Nobody knew. Nobody could remember, they were all steaming. And somebody went like that, listen, I know, I remember when I'm meant to be going. Who cares though? Take us to fucking Butlins. Butlins. And Ayr. If you don't know where Ayr is, Ayr is in the west coast of Scotland. It's about an hour's drive away from Glasgow, I think. Maybe an hour and a half or something. And I don't even think it's Butlins anymore. Butlins, if you don't know what Butlins is, if you're in America, Butlins is a holiday camp. I don't know if you get it anymore, but the one in Ayr used to be Butlins and it isn't anymore. It was when I was wee though. He drives a mod down to Ayr, fucking steaming. And he's like that on the fucking motorway and the dual carriageway and the wee lanes. And they're all coming to Ayr. And the one thing you used to do when you saw Butlins, you'd be driving for about an hour or so to get to never been to Ayr in your fucking life, says somebody there called your father. I used to go to Butlins quite a lot. Shite. About an hour and a half. See as you're coming up this hill, you can finally see the sign for Butlins. And you're meant to go like, hey! Well, me and my mum and my dad and brother go, hey! Hey! Like once you can see it, see who's the first person to see it. It was a thing you did. That's what they all did. They all went like, hey! Problem was, so did the fucking driver, didn't he? The driver went like, hey! We're talking about a road, it's like one motor that way, that much in between motors. You think things get a bit tight when I'm playing that fucking Euro Truck Simulator 2? You need to see this fucking road going to Butlins. That much, man. The cunt takes his fucking horns off the wheel and he's like, hey! Because remember, he's thinking like he's almost getting taken there. He doesn't even picture himself that he's actually driving people to fucking Butlins. He's steaming. Not only that, he gets up out his fucking seat, opens the wee cabin door, goes into the wee, whatever you call it. Was it vestibule or something? What do you call it? The standing room bit. And he turns around, faces them all, and he's like, hey! The fucking bus is going at like fucking 60 mile an hour. You're only meant to go 50. They don't even notice. They don't care. And he starts going like that. Here. The back of the bus, they can't sing. The bang. Bang, man, right into a fucking lorry. Right into a lorry, man. Bang! The lorry's coming 60 mile an hour this way. They're going 60 mile an hour that way. They both come to a fucking dead stop like that. A dead stop. At 100 mile an hour. 120 mile an hour that would have been. If you're going that way at 60 and someone's coming this way at 60 and you both stop each other, that is an effective fucking hit of 120 mile an hour into a brick wall. Aye, it is. That's an effective 120. You look unsure. Somebody says you look unsure. I'm very sure. I don't know if it is 120 mile an hour, but it fucking felt like it. All the fucking heads came off. Other heads came off with the impact. No because something hit against their neck. They just came off. See, when you get that old, your bones are dead brittle. When you get that old, you know what it's like? If you've got a granny or a granda, they've had another fall. You know what they've done? They've just fell on the fucking ground. That's them in hospital for about 6 months. That's what happens to you when you get old. You're stalling on a fucking plug, you're stalling a bit of fucking Lego. You're hospitalised for the remainder of your fucking life. They're the bones in their fucking neck, that's their neck bone. Look, that's their backbone, it's like that. It's all worn down. What are the use? It's worn down like a fucking well-soaked fucking ice pole. It's soaked down like a fucking ice lolly. All their heads came off. All their fucking heads came off. Now here's the thing. All their heads came off. They all went out the windows. Now as you know, when somebody gets their head chopped off, that's not the end of it. You're actually conscious for up to 3 minutes. See, because they were at the top of the hill, you know, because you come out of the hill, you come to the top of the hill and you go, oh, I can see Butlins. Their heads rolled down the hill at 120 fucking miles an hour. And that was going downhill, so it gathered speed. By the time they actually got to fucking Butlins, they rolled right through that fucking front gate. You're talking, you've got to be talking 220, 230 mile an hour, mate. Really, really fast. Like, dangerously fast. And they eventually went like that. They rolled to a stop because everybody's like putting their horns out. Stop! Everybody was like that. Stop them, man! So nobody dared to stand right in front of the heads because they're running all the way through Butlins. You know, it's like there's wee streets, there's nice wee streets, and there's the chalets, and there's the wee shops and whatever other fucking shites there, the wee rides and all that. Nobody would want to get right in front of a 230, 240 mile an hour head, but everybody did their bit by, you know, sticking their horn out for a wee second, you know, just to kind of slow one down. You know, like this. Imagine there's a head coming like that. You know, you stick your horn out and just, you know, you sort of clip it a wee bit. So that head that was going at 240 is now going maybe 230. One bit at a time, everybody pulling together. Eventually slow everybody down. And remember, all these old gens, they're all still conscious. They know what's going on. And they all roll down at the beach. They all eventually come down at the beach because it's got a beach. They go down at the beach. And they're all lined up. All the heads in the fucking sand, man. All the heads in the sand. They look like fucking Easter Island or Ascension Island, whatever it is. All the fucking heads in the fucking sand. All facing the sunset. A wee boy came up with that, Mummy, look. They're buried just like you did with me the day when I was lying on the beach, Mummy. Look, you buried me up to there before I moved all the sand away. Look. And he goes up to touch the old woman's face and the fucking head rolls like that. Oh. And then one of the old women now, she turns to say something, but the thing is, you can't fucking speak. when you've been beheaded, you're conscious, but you can't speak because you've not got the wind. You've not got the lungs. You've not got the lungs to, alright, how's it going? You can't do it. All you'd be doing is this, look. That's what it would happen. But some water comes in. Water comes in. You know, the tide's coming in like that. A wave comes in. And the water goes up that way. Up through the throat and out the mouth and provides a kind of liquid breath. So the woman turns to the wee boy because she's floating. And she's floating and she can sort of guide her head a wee bit while she floats. She can guide her head a wee bit. You know, like imagine if you're in space and you've got something that can shoot some air. Because she's floating, she can sort of like a paddle. You know, what's the thing at the end? The rudder. The rudder at the back of a boat. She's like that. As she's floating there, she's like that. She uses a bit of her tongue and all that. Like. At this point, the wee Wayne's like, so I took your 2-year-old. He's fucked. You know, Pete's fucked. He's never getting that back. He's never coming back after that. But the woman goes like that. Did I give you a wee fright there, pal? But it's all liquidy, so it's like the wee Wayne drops. That's it. Out like that. Don't worry. The wee Wayne wasn't dead. It was a wee boy, no deed. But all the other ones, all the wave comes in, makes them all go like and they all get taken out with the tide, floating, looking at the sunset. And I'll tell you something, it was just an absolutely fantastic day at that. Down the water. The end. There you go, a wee happy ending there. There's a wee happy ending there for you. A wee happy ending. No, all the stories have to have a horrific ending, right? There's a wee happy ending there for you.